Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a long wait. F1 season is back and better than ever. Lewis Hamilton is headed to Ferrari for 2025. That I cannot believe I just said that. F1 is back. Lewis Hamilton is heavily rumored to be headed to the Scuderia Ferrari, departing Mercedes, and rejuvenating everyone in Italy, everyone across the world who's a Ferrari fan, everyone across the world who's an F1 fan. February 1st, 2024 will be a day remembered by everyone in F1 and around the world. It has been not confirmed, but reported by major outlets in America like ESPN and Bleacher Report, internationally like BBC and Sky Sports. It is being reported that Lewis Hamilton came to an agreement with Ferrari very recently that Lewis Hamilton went to Total Wolff yesterday. That would have been January 31st, 2024. He went to Total Wolff and broke the news. Total Wolff then had a meeting with other members of Hive, Mercedes, and staff members to tell them. People in Bradley today were told that Lewis will be leaving. There are rumors, unconfirmed rumors, that Lewis could possibly drive for Ferrari in 2024. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Lewis has been rumored to go to Ferrari for many years now. Hamilton rumored to go actually last year, but shot down those rumors in Monaco, quote, saying naturally when you're in contract negotiations, there's always going to be speculation. I think ultimately that unless you hear it from me, that is all. So, of course, we haven't heard it from him yet, but he also jokingly said that reporters were bored, and that's why they were reporting it. Apparently not. Apparently, Ferrari were in the midst of negotiations with Carlos Sainz, and that the president of Ferrari, Ferrari were negotiations and contract discussion with Carlos Sainz, but Ferrari president John Elkann then discovered Hamilton was a possibility and moved to secure his signature for Ferrari, as John Elkann and Lewis have had a good relationship over the years. Of course, Fred Vasseur also has a good relationship with Lewis, as Vasseur coached, or I guess you could say coach. He was a team principal for Lewis back in GP2. He was also the coach for Charles Leclerc in GP2. Vasseur has said in the past that the two drivers that he said were the best that he's coached in GP2 were Charles and Lewis Hamilton. And this is insane. The rumor is that Lewis has a deal that's a 1+1, one being 2024 and the +1 being 2025, and he will decline that 2025 option and head to Ferrari. This is an insane deal that's been rumored for years and years, going all the way back to 2018 when Nico left. There was reports that Lewis might leave as well. There's been reports in 2019 and 2020 that he wanted to go to Ferrari. Not much substance behind those reports. This has a lot of substance. The only thing we are waiting on is a report from any of the teams involved. But the reports are that later today, I am filming this at 1:22 on February 1st, Eastern Standard Time. And as I'm recording this, there is no official post from anyone. There have been reactions all over the internet from drivers like Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, not directly talking about it, but, reacting on the timeline. There are reports that Fernando Alonso could replace Lewis if they want to go that route. There are speculations that Alexander Albon could replace. Esteban Ocon is still a Mercedes driver. He could replace Lewis. It feels like a sad day for Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz, who of course won the only non-Red Bull race this year in Singapore. Of course, Lewis and George were chasing Carlos, and George crashed. There are reports that this basically means that Carlos is definitely going to Audi, as he has good relationships with the people at Audi. His dad races for Audi. There are good relationships there. There are reports that maybe Carlos could go to either Red Bull or Mercedes. So he is wanted. It's just when you are Ferrari and you have the chance to sign up Lewis Hamilton, you don't second guess that. Of course, you wish you could have everything in life, but F1's taught me one thing. It's kind of tough luck in life. You kind of get one-upped all the time, and I think it's a good move by Ferrari to revitalize that team, make them legitimate contenders, and it gives you the hope that maybe Ferrari have built an absolute stunner of a car, and that he's seen that, or maybe Lewis is just driven by the fact that it's Ferrari, and maybe he's done with Mercedes. Maybe there was something that he didn't like Mercedes were doing. Maybe he felt like they were just doing the same things, saying the same things that they've been saying for the last 2 years. And in the last 2 years, Mercedes hasn't produced. Mercedes has produced one win the last 2 years. Mercedes were well ahead of Ferrari last year. And then Ferrari came back strong and seemed like a very good contender. Leclerc and Carlos were contending with Red Bull and seemed ahead of Mercedes. And to be honest, Carlos did struggle a little bit at the end of that season when Leclerc was getting seconds and thirds every race. And if it wasn't for Brazil, maybe Leclerc gets really good points and they finish ahead of Mercedes. But they didn't. Ferrari gets more tunnel time, and it seems like Mercedes aren't really sure, while Ferrari seem like they have a better direction. Vasseur also has been getting Red Bull engineers to come to Ferrari. So it seems like Ferrari's headed in the right direction. And the signing of one Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion, the idea of Lewis Hamilton coming to Ferrari, coming to Maranello, and winning that 8th world championship, like the man himself, Michael Schumacher, did, it's an unbelievable idea. There will be more news coming ahead. The launches are next week. I'll be live streaming them. I'm a Ferrari fan. This is ecstatic. This is amazing. This is Christmas Day on February 1st. And there'll be more news coming. Thank you guys very much. And Forza Ferrari. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go, boy. All right, here we go. Come on. Testing. Here we go. Big day. F1 season starts now, baby. F1 season's now, baby. Let's go. Alrighty. I had originally recorded this video, already posted it, that I got taken down. But good news out of bad news. We got some news to report on. We got Mercedes-Benz AMG reporting that Lewis Hamilton will be leaving at the end of 2024 season. We have Scuderia Ferrari reporting that Lewis Hamilton will be joining on a multi-year deal. We also have Carlos Sainz saying that he would be parting his ways with Ferrari at the end of the 2024 season. It is all kicking out. Lewis Hamilton's official statement: I have had an amazing 11 years with this team, and I'm so proud of what we achieved together. Mercedes has been a part of my life since I was 13 years old. It was a place where I grew up. It was a place where I had grown up, so making the decision to leave was one of the hardest decisions I ever had to make. But the time is right for me to take this step forward, and I'm excited to take on a new challenge. I'll be forever grateful for the incredible support of my Mercedes family, especially Toto for his friendship and leadership. And I want to finish on a high together. I am 100% committed to delivering the best performance I can this season and making my last with the Silver Arrows one to remember. We got everything. This is it. It is 100% confirmed. This is everything. Toto Wolff made an official statement. In terms of team drive and pairing, our relationship with Lewis has become the most successful the sport has ever seen, and that's something we can look back on with pride. Lewis will always be an important part of Mercedes motorsport history. However, we knew our partnership would come to a natural end at some point, and that day has now come. We accept Lewis's decision to seek a fresh challenge, and our opportunities for the future are exciting to contemplate. But for now, we still have one season to go, and we are focused on going racing to deliver a strong 2024. Wow. Silly season has truly started. This video is probably just going to have a random PNG image on it but new stuff coming out soon, and I look forward to seeing you guys then. Thank you all.